pay attention to this video. You see how this looks all like cool and like that? This is going to tell you whether you are a healer, a shadow worker, a transmuter of energy, or whatever that you think you are. So we've done a video where I told you if you look at your palm to know if you're a healer, under your pinky, there will be lines going down like this, okay? Horizontal lines going down under your pinky. If you have a lot of those lines, that makes you a healer. You've been born a healer. You're always going to be a healer. You always were a healer, and you'll never stop being a healer in every lifetime. If you were an astral traveler in this, there's going to be vertical lines going like this right by your thumb. You're going to see a bunch of lines like this, okay? If you see an X in the middle of your palm, see how I have a bunch of them? You can see it clearly. You're a psychic. You've always been a psychic. If you have a triangle under your ring finger, like a triangle, you find that and it's closed, you're afraid to use your gifts in this lifetime. The reason why I'm telling you this again is because you need to know this. So you're going to know if you're a shadow worker by this. When you get around people that carry dark energy, you help them clear that dark energy, which is why a lot of people with shitty personalities or whatever it is are attracted to you often. Like, that's why you were in relationships with toxic people, and that's why they came to you. They made a contract with you to come with you and help them heal and clear their darkness, because they knew that you were the most powerful light worker, the most powerful energy transmuter. You are a shadow worker. I am a shadow worker. My Pluto's in my rising. If you have Pluto in your rising, you are automatically a shadow worker, meaning you can clear not only your shadow, but other shadow as well. So you have to be real careful who you get around, because sometimes some of them are not there to heal. They just want you to take away their darkness and leave it with you. Because anyway, even if they leave it with you, you're able to poof, vamos, make it be gone. So if you're a shadow worker, comment below and let me know which one you think you are, or if you are all of them. Shadow workers are able to clear shadow for other people and for themselves. And you've done a lot of shadow clearing in your lifetime, and you've helped people clear their shadow. Almost like you dated someone and then you made them a better person for the next person because you helped them clear their shadow. They're still going to carry their own shadow forms, but you help them really see the light, right? You're able to bring the light to where the darkness truly is. If you are an astral traveler, that means you are able to travel in the astrals, meaning in different dimensions and different dreams. And you go there, and a lot of times, oftentimes, you'll see yourself doing crazy work, and you'll know you're an astral traveler because you've seen a dream where you saw yourself standing somewhere and you're watching yourself in the dream instead of being like physically in that dream. When you see yourself standing like in the corner and you're watching everybody, you're not only that, but you're hopping into other people's dreams. You're able to go into other people's dreams to help them with something and to teach them a lesson, to help them learn their lessons. Oftentimes people will tell me, I saw you in my dream, you were grabbing my hand, you took me to this portal, and you told me, come with me, come this way, don't follow that way. And I was guiding people in a dream. So you're not just a human, you're a spirit guide who can travel into astral dimensions and help others clear things in their lifetimes. Okay, this is a super important gift to have. It's not easy, it's hard work. That's why you wake up feeling tired a lot, and when you first wake up, you're still like, that's why it's important for you to lay there for 5 minutes. Don't touch nothing, your phone or anything, and bring your spirit back to focus, back into your body, because you were traveling and you were like all over the place. If you're a light worker, that just basically means that anytime there's like something that's dark or not in a good space, you can walk into a room and you can bring light to where there is darkness. Light workers have the ability to walk in a room and bring light wherever there's darkness. Wherever you feel like there's like people are not in the right like headspace, they're acting angry, or you can calm people down. Like, if you'll know this, but like if anyone's ever fighting or had a fight and you stood there and you were able to calm them down, it's because your light is so powerful. You were able to bring people back to reality. Like, they would only listen to you. If someone was like an arguer, you stand in their face, you're like, look at me, and then you would bring the light to them. Okay, that's how you know, like, something like this you're able to bring light to those who have like a dark energy to them, or there's a dark, like if you go to a home and it has dark energy, the dark energy will be like, no, she's here, and they'll like all scatter and run. They'll all hide in the corners, And you can literally clear that. You're able to clear it with prayers, with speaking out words saying, I banish you, I hex you out of here, I remove you from this space, and you're able to do that. If you are clairvoyant, clairaudient, claircognient, clairsentient, clairvisient, all the clairs, or you have one of the clairs or more than the clairs, you are a star being who is mixed with Lightworker and mixed with angelic energy and a human energy. You're like all of them at once. Put it this way, you've manifested yourself from an angel, like right from the I am to the angel to the physical human, and you still carry all of those abilities with you, and they came with you in this on this earth, because they'll never leave you. If you're able to sense things before they come, or you're able to feel things when it's on its way to you, or you have dreams about it, or you can tell someone like, hey, I can feel like this person's no good for you. And oftentimes people won't listen to you. You end up being the bad guy because you tell them they're no good and they get mad at you. Well, you have all the clairs. If you're clairaudient, you can hear, clairvisient, you can see, clairsentient, you can sense things, claircognance. Claircognance is a big one, people. That's knowing something without knowing how I know it. Like, I don't know how I know this, but I know it. Like, I know it's gonna happen. I know this is coming, right? This is mixed with psychic abilities, with mediumship, with healers. Okay, this is like a whole mixture of everything. But if you're one of the clairs and you feel like one of them's more stronger than the others, you need to work on that. For instance, if you have clairvisient, you need to work on clearing your third eye, because you will be able to get visions and things that are coming or that are happening. Spirit will give you that knowledge and that information if you work with it. If you're clairaudient, focus on hearing messages and start a YouTube channel. Do something. Stop wasting your gifts. That's why you sometimes get angry and frustrated, because you're wasting your gifts. And when your gifts want to be used, they don't want to just sit there. They want you to use them. If you're a healer, you are literally one of those people, like you can make a soup for someone, a soup or a tea, and all of a sudden they feel better. Like you get around someone who's sick and you put your hand over to them. Has to do with Reiki as well. Like you get around them and you go like that to them, and if they were sick, all of a sudden they just feel better out of nowhere. I've had many situations where my mother wasn't feeling well and I went over her head, and usually she's like, get away from me with all that hoobly boobly stuff, but I would put my hand over her and she'll like throw up real quick, and then all of a sudden she felt better. And I remember this specifically, her getting up saying, what the hell did you do to me? Like she threw everything up, and then she was like back to normal again. If you're a healer, you're able to heal people with your hands, with your heart, with your mind, and with your spirit, okay? And when you are this healer, in the beginning, it drains you. You feel super tired when you're healing people, but now, like once you practice it and you keep remembering that nothing's taking energy from you, this is coming from, a source of your higher self. So no energy gets drained from you. Once you learn that, you're able to heal yourself and others, and you are able to heal yourself. Look back at the many times you've healed yourself, okay? And someone here has the power to do this to like negative energy and make it go away. Like your hand is super powerful. It carries a lot of light, a lot. Your hands are carrying like an insane amount of light, and you need to know that, somebody here, okay? Just a confirmation for you that when you have kids, or if you had kids, you created star seeds like that are gonna be a very important part of this earth, that are going to change the earth. Just a confirmation for some of you there. Now, you could look at all the things and you feel like which one that you are, and start working on that. Like continuously work on that you feel is your strongest gift. Like if you're psychic, clairvoyant, you feel like you can heal people with your hands, start working on that. We need more healers. We don't need more successful people, okay? We need more healers. And you could be successful being a healer. For some of you, you'll be the top healer and you don't even know it, right? So if you have all of these abilities, remember, it can be tough and it's not easy. So this is a sign to you to say, go easy on yourself. It's not easy to be a human, an angel in a human form. What you're doing, the work you've been doing is incredible. Keep doing things for you and work on you, and promise you that it will lead you to where you need to be. If you needed a confirmation, yes, you're a healer. Yes, you are meant to do beautiful things and help a lot of people. Just start focusing and letting go of all of your issues so you can finally get to your true purpose, okay? We got to let go of what we're doing and move on to our purpose.